Alright, well, what is going on, guys? So, very special video today. We're going to be trying to solo Nameless Thanos. So, when this challenge first came out, I was streaming it, and I had some issues at first. I was running suicides. That was a main problem. But, I was also just trying to get familiar with the fight practice. And I didn't take him down on my first live stream because I didn't want to use any items. But later that night, after I ended the live stream, I went and took a shower, thought about who I could use, and then, yeah, that night I soloed it without using any items. And I uploaded that. That was my first takedown, and I didn't really come back to the fight for a couple of days because I did it. I was like, I don't need to do it again. And then I was grinding some arena the other night, and I got to my 4 stars, and I saw Ronin, and he should be removed from my account like any day now. I was like, oh, I still have him, and I was like, maybe I should do some gameplay against the Nameless Thanos because Ronin's an Avenger. So let me do that, and I recorded that. So if you guys want to see that, drop a like on this video if you want to see some Ronin gameplay versus Thanos. And then yeah, after I recorded that gameplay, I was like, I want to solo this guy. I've seen some other people solo him with Aegon, with Proxima Midnight. I'm like, I want to solo him. I looked through my champions, like I don't really have a good Proxima. My Proxima's not ranked up. I don't have an Aegon. It's like, who should I use? I'm like, I know the last 30% I can use Cap because I've done it more than once. Well, I've only done it one time successfully, but I know I can do it again at that 30% range with Cap. So I'm like, alright, I'm gonna try to solo him with Cap. The problem is my Cap's only at rank 4. So you see our damage output is great, but pretty much all I gotta do is reserve as much health as possible until I get down to 30%, and then yeah, do what I did in the last video with Cap. Try to draw it out. Try to get willpower to heal me up. Let those armor breaks stack up. We'll talk about that once we get there. Yeah, so that's really the plan. So started this fight. I got a really good crit as soon as we got into this first phase. It was like 60k. Great way to start off the fight. But now that was the only L2 I used. I'm pretty sure in this whole fight, you see I'm throwing a lot of L1s. That's because Cap's L1. It's got some bleed, so a little bit of damage over time, which is nice. But for this first phase, you want to turn off his cocoon. So with L2s, it's gonna be hard to turn it off a lot. So the L1 really helps for that. So you'll see, I'll bait out his L1 first, and then I'll use my L1. I just intercept him with it every time, turn off his cocoon, and go in for another round of combos, and then get another special. And that's pretty much my whole process. And as you can see, every time we parry, we're taking 0 damage because Cap has perfect parries. So if I can just keep playing like that, I should be good until we get to the stun immune range. So we got through the first phase, which is the most annoying, no problem. Now it's time to get into the inverted controls phase. So this phase is pretty annoying, but once you get used to the reverse controls, it's not too bad. You'll see I'm using my L1 again, and that's because there's a safeguard in this range. So my L2 would be the most I could do from L2 would be like 2,000 damage. So that's, yeah, no thanks. So we're just gonna throw the L1, keep letting those bleeds stack up, and I'm just gonna keep on parrying while I can until we get them down to 40%. Okay, those bleeds stacking up, evading the special 2. I've gotten pretty good at it. I've heard people say that for his L2, the little whoosh thingies, the little fireballs, in the same, because there's three come and then 3 come, and I've heard people say that it's always the same in each one, and it's definitely not. I've had a couple of times where I noticed it was different. Let's see. I'm gonna try to keep an eye out, see if it happens here, because this took me about 5 tries to get off the solo. Spoilers, we get the solo. I mean, it's in the title of the video, so yeah. But it took me about 5 tries, and as I got to this phase, I noticed it. So right, yeah, most of the time they are the same. You can see the second one in both of the 3, but I swear to God, maybe it's really just playing tricks on me because I've done this fight a lot with Cap here, like 5 tries. These tries take a long time. Each try, a big try like this, right there, that time right there. It was the second one on the first 3, and then the first one on the next 3. So there we go. As you can see, I knew it, man. I knew I'm not crazy. It can be different, so keep an eye out for that, because I was under the impression it's always the same, because I heard it in some video. But yeah, right there I think it was different too, so yeah, just keep an eye out for that. It was kind of messing me up at first, but then I was like, okay, it can be different, so I was ready for it. And you can see the synergy I got with Heimdall is, so I have a passive, not passive, but I have a permanent crit buff and a fury buff, which just helps the damage a little bit. But you can see every time he uses his special 2, I get the inverted controls on me, and then I just gotta throw a full combo ending on a light to get rid of it. And yeah, now he's stun immune, so I'm just baiting on heavy attacks, playing it safe. That's what I love about Cap, is that block efficiency, and still the perfect parries, even though we can't stun him. Just reduces the block damage a lot, so that's really nice. But yeah, we almost got him down to 30% here. He's at 31. I'm gonna hit a bit more. Boom. Now we're just last phase, and we're pretty healthy. We got 77% health to work with. Right there, nail the first intercept. Boom, bang on. Do a little bit of damage. Got the safeguard buff, which we don't need because we're an Avenger. Just gonna draw this out. You see, I got the armor breaks on me, so I'm healing up from willpower. You can see we started this phase at 77%, and we're now at 88%. It just shows you how important willpower is, man. We're at 90% now. We managed to heal up 13%. That's almost a full special 3, another special 3 that we'll be able to tank. So I just willpower, it's so good. And the other great thing about Cap is we can nullify his unstoppable. So right here is the best way I found to intercept him. You can just straight up intercept him, which I'm pretty comfortable doing, but sometimes the AI doesn't charge at you, so it can kind of mess you up. But right after you take his L3 to the face, you'll be against the wall, and once you get rid of his unstoppable, you go in, then you back up, and then you go back in. And since you're right against your wall, there's a good chance he's going to dash at you, so it makes it a really good in. You can see I'm probably going to do it again here. So boom, bait the heavy, do that, back up, and then yeah, he didn't quite charge that time. But yeah, if you play against your wall, he's likely to dash at you. So right now I'm just trying to get to another L3, and right here I'm just baiting out a heavy attack to let the willpower keep on healing me up. You can see we're still above 80, we're back at 80% now just because willpower just keeps on healing us up. So it's so nice. And we're going down to 15% in this fight, man. I'm like, am I gonna get the solo? I'm so close. We gotta, okay, don't screw up, don't screw up. I've been here before, I've been this close before, don't screw up. So hit him, back up, there we go. He dashes because we're against the wall. Go ahead, drop the L3. I missed the extra damage, but boom, we got enough armor breaks. Boom, we soloed him, man. So awesome stuff there. I was like, wow, I did it. Holy crap, we did it. It took about 5 tries, some more longer than others. Speaking of those tries, though, I'm going to show you guys some of the bloopers, because they weren't... there was some interesting stuff that happened, some really close tries, so I'll show you guys some of those. But yeah, that was the full solo, rank 4, level 55, Captain America Infinity War. Boom, there we go. I said I'd get the solo on him when I was live streaming this. I said eventually I would. Just took a little bit of time. I might try to solo him again with some other champs. I got some ideas. If there's anything else you guys want to see on this on this Thanos, let me know. Like I said, I got some Ronin gameplay, which is pretty cool. But yeah, it's gonna do it. Enjoy some of the bloopers. It should give you a bit of a laugh. And yeah, because whenever you see these solo gameplays, I can guarantee you no one does it on the first try. It takes time, it takes practice. So yeah, and I'm not afraid to show that, so you guys can see some of them. Enjoy. Peace out.
Never ever find the right words, and there's no way this is real life. There's no telling you're the right girl, so I can only say that it feels right. It feels right, it feels right. Yeah, I can only say that it feels right. It feels right, it feels right. Yeah, I can only say that it feels right. Going with the gut, never had a doubt. is just a must. Put me in perspective, I'm the deepest in the cut. Everybody tuning in, but this is just for us now. We know I ain't ballin' yet. Hoes wanna holler, oh no, I don't call them back. Girl, let me see you hold it down, we gon' have a blast. Cause I just wanna know what you gonna do with all of that. Ain't gotta say a word, I know what's up. You can have it all, watch me whip it up. I'll admit it, you got me feeling hella love. Even when it's going down, know that we gon' live it up. Young shot caller, always been a baller. Know that you the one, I can feel it in my heart. Yeah, I won't stop charging me, go and come harder. I can see you and I, way beyond the stars, girl. I can never ever find the right words, and there's no way this is real life. There's no telling you're the right girl, so I can only say that it feels right. It feels right.